Welcome, Libra. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 18th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Libra. The air feels charged with the electricity of transformation today, and you're right in the middle of it. With Venus harmonizing with Uranus across your financial and personal growth zones, you're being nudged to release old definitions of comfort and success. This isn't about chasing what everyone else wants. It's about reimagining what wealth, peace, and love mean to you. The cosmic rhythm is tuning you into your higher frequency, the one that matches the version of yourself who doesn't chase but attracts, who doesn't wait but welcomes. The energy is magnetic, but it only responds to clarity. The universe mirrors what you believe, not what you wish. So today's focus is all about alignment, mind, body, and intention. You may feel an internal tug-of-war between what's familiar and what's calling your soul forward. The Queen of Cups energy around you shows your intuition is spot on right now, and that emotional intelligence of yours is worth its weight in gold. If you've been doubting whether your feelings are too much, stop right there. Your empathy isn't a weakness, it's your power source. Professionally, this means reading the room better than anyone else. You can sense when an opportunity is real and when it's just noise. Trust that instinct. A promotion, project offer, or financial opportunity could appear in disguise, maybe through a casual conversation or a spontaneous idea. Your higher self is practically shouting, believe in what you feel, not just what you see. On the career front, the stars are setting you up for a significant leap. The Hierophant and Queen of Pentacles energies combine to remind you that abundance is your birthright, not a reward for suffering. You've worked hard, but today's lesson is about working smart, streamlining, delegating, and monetizing your natural gifts. This is the moment to see yourself as the CEO of your reality. If you've been stuck in scarcity thinking, telling yourself that money's hard to come by or that people like you don't get ahead, it's time to drop that script. Every belief you hold becomes a frequency you emit, and the universe rearranges itself to match it. You are the magnet, Libra. You don't chase money. You attract it through creativity, elegance, and confidence. Set an intention like, I thank the universe in advance for showing me how to make money doing what I love, and watch what starts aligning. Emotionally, there's deep healing happening behind the scenes. The 6 and 7 of Cups suggest your inner child is surfacing, asking for attention, reassurance, and love. When you feel uncertain, it's that younger version of you craving safety. You don't need to fix it all, you just need to comfort it. Visualize holding that inner child's hand, telling them, you're safe now. I've got you. When your inner world feels protected, your outer world aligns effortlessly. Suddenly, you find yourself making bolder choices, saying yes to love, and embracing new experiences without fear of rejection or failure. The fear dissolves when you remember, you're no longer the child who had to earn love. You're the adult who creates it. When it comes to love, today's energy is stirring up some major realizations. With the moon aligning with Neptune, fantasy and reality blur. You may see someone's true intentions, whether they're ready for something deep or just skimming the surface. If you're single, you might feel the pull toward a connection that feels fated, but the stars urge you to stay grounded. Real love doesn't demand you shrink to fit. It expands with you. If you're in a relationship, a vulnerable conversation can dissolve old patterns of silence or distance. The key is openness without over-explaining. Let your presence do the talking. Love flows where authenticity lives, and right now your authenticity is magnetic. Spiritually, you're stepping into a higher dimension of understanding, what mystics call fifth-dimensional awareness. That's just a poetic way of saying you're starting to operate from alignment rather than effort. You don't need to hustle for every blessing, you just need to get your frequency right. Visualize yourself already living your dream life, 10 years into your vision, peaceful and fulfilled, surrounded by everything that mirrors your joy. That's how you quantum leap realities. not by chasing results, but by embodying the energy of someone who already has them. When you reach that vibration, the universe has no choice but to meet you there. Financially, the energy of manifestation is off the charts, but it requires mental hygiene. The Death card and Ten of Swords point to old money stories that must die off before new abundance flows in. If you've been holding guilt about success or fear of failure, release it now. Appreciation is your superpower. The better you feel, the more you allow. Start small. Be grateful for your morning coffee, your health, your ideas. Gratitude lifts your vibration faster than any mantra, and it turns every dollar you spend into an investment in joy. That's the secret. You don't have to earn good fortune. You have to align with it. Then comes the twist. The Tower and Page of Wands combo signals a surprise test from the universe. It's not punishment. It's proof that spirit is ready to promote you. Something unexpected could rattle your plans, a sudden shift at work, a disagreement, or a delay that forces you to adapt. The test isn't about the situation. It's about your response. Will you react or rise? If you stay calm, see the bigger picture, and focus on the lesson rather than the inconvenience, you pass. And when you pass, new synchronicities explode into motion. Unexpected opportunities, calls from people who once ignored you, money flowing in from unseen sources. The universe rewards emotional mastery. Your affirmation today is, I let go of what I can't change. That single phrase is liberation disguised as simplicity. Traffic, weather, other people's moods, none of it deserves to steal your peace. The only things you control are your thoughts, reactions, and energy. When you surrender the rest, the universe rushes to fill that space with miracles. Say it often. Feel it. Write it down. This is your declaration that you're done fighting what's outside your hands. And as your spirit guides whisper today, those past disappointments were never failures. They were rehearsals. Every heartbreak, every missed opportunity, every no was a redirection towards something that's finally ready for you. The cosmos never takes without replacing. It rearranges so you can rise. So hold your head high, Libra. The crown fits perfectly when you remember you were never meant to chase your destiny. You were meant to magnetize it. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Libra, the universe surrounds you with a powerful current of transformation and balance. You are stepping into a cycle where old blockages dissolve and new doors swing open, both in love and abundance. The cards today speak of liberation, movement, and an awakening that redefines your sense of purpose. Let's explore the energy flowing through each card and how it shapes your journey today. Card 1, the World. The World opens your reading, signaling completion, mastery, and reward. Libra, you're closing a karmic chapter that may have kept you feeling limited or uncertain. This card confirms that the mystery of repetition, those patterns you've struggled to break, is dissolving. You're ascending into a new frequency where your past no longer dictates your future. Spiritually, this marks a rebirth of self-acceptance, and practically, it suggests success in a long-term project or relocation that brings renewal. Whether it's moving homes, jobs, or mindsets, the world assures you. This transition leads to freedom and fulfillment. Card 2, the Chariot. The Chariot races into your spread, representing determination, willpower, and forward momentum. You're being called to drive your life consciously, no longer letting fears or old attachments steer your course. The Chariot aligns perfectly with Libra's cardinal nature, leadership through balance. You're asserting control over chaos and moving toward victory, especially in financial and emotional pursuits. This card also hints at travel or a move that accelerates your destiny, echoing the world's message. Stay focused, Libra. Your success depends not on external approval, but on your inner alignment. Card 3, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands introduces strategic vision and crossroads energy. You may find yourself weighing two choices, perhaps between comfort and adventure, logic and intuition, or two paths of love. The universe encourages you to trust your intuition rather than overthink. For Libra, indecision can be an art form, but today, clarity emerges through action. Choose expansion over hesitation. Even if the outcome is uncertain, stepping forward sets energy in motion. The cosmos rewards the brave heart that acts. Card 4. The Nine of Swords. Here comes the shadow, anxiety, restlessness, and overthinking. This card acknowledges the worries you've been holding on to about money, love, or timing. The Nine of Swords doesn't predict doom. It reflects mental clutter that blurs your intuition. You may be reliving scenarios in your mind that are already healed in spirit. The message here: you're safe. Your fears are not prophecies, only echoes of old doubts. Ground yourself in gratitude. Journaling or meditation can silence the noise and restore your peace. Card 5. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups enters as a refreshing emotional renewal, the beginning of a pure, honest affection. This card brings the energy of someone who sees you with tender curiosity, perhaps someone younger or simply open-hearted. It could represent a new romantic interest or a message of reconciliation. Libra, this energy feels innocent yet transformative. It's a reminder to embrace vulnerability again, to love without fear, but with wisdom. Your open heart is your greatest strength today. Card 6. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups confirms that emotional harmony and mutual affection are on your path. Whether you're already in a relationship or preparing for new love, this card speaks of a bond rooted in balance, perfectly Libra-like. If distance or silence has existed between you and someone, this energy predicts reconnection and emotional understanding. Both sides are ready to meet halfway. Professionally, this also signifies partnerships that are genuine and fair, guided by shared vision rather than competition. Card 7. The Lovers. The Lovers deepens the heart-centered theme of your reading. This isn't just about romance, it's about divine choice. You're being called to make a decision that aligns with your truth, not with expectation. Libra, your charm often attracts many energies, but the question today is, what resonates with your soul? The Lovers invites you to choose authenticity, even if it feels risky. In doing so, you magnetize love and success that reflect your higher vibration. This card also indicates karmic healing, someone realizing your worth after a period of confusion or separation. Card 8. The Fool. The Fool concludes your spread with the promise of renewal and freedom. After releasing the old and mastering your lessons, you're ready for a leap of faith. This is your invitation to live life from the heart again, to explore, to create, to trust. Libra, this is not about recklessness, but about liberation from fear. The Fool tells you, your intuition is your compass now. A creative project, move, or unexpected opportunity will invite you to start anew. Embrace it with excitement, not hesitation. This is your rebirth. Libra, today's reading is a story of emancipation and evolution. The world and the Chariot open with movement and triumph, confirming that the cycles of stagnation are ending. The Two of Wands and Nine of Swords reveal your inner dialogue, the tug-of-war between hesitation and faith, urging you to release doubt. Then, the Page and Two of Cups, alongside the Lovers, unveil the emotional transformation at your core, genuine love born from authenticity. Finally, the Fool crowns the reading with a radiant message. A new chapter awaits, filled with courage, learning, and joy. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Libra, prosperity begins with liberation. The world reminds you that the cycle of scarcity is closing and a new chapter of financial ease is dawning. The patterns that once kept your income stagnant or your savings uncertain are now dissolving. You're not simply earning money, you're reclaiming your energetic power to attract it with grace. Every effort, every decision, and every moment of courage you've invested will soon manifest in tangible rewards. The Chariot enters this arena like a symbol of drive and ambition. Your success now depends on your ability to take decisive action. Whether you've been planning a business move, considering an investment, or applying for a better position, the universe is granting you the green light. The road ahead may demand persistence, but luck rides beside you. Just as the chariot's horses must be guided in unison, so too must our thoughts and emotions stay aligned. Doubt is the only detour. The Two of Wands brings a moment of contemplation. You might be evaluating two different paths, perhaps a stable but uninspiring routine versus a bold, uncertain opportunity. Choose expansion, Libra. The cosmos favors risk-takers today, especially those guided by intuition rather than fear. Opportunities involving travel, digital innovation, or collaboration with foreign partners hold special promise. Financially, a breakthrough is forming. If you've recently struggled with delayed payments, debts, or unforeseen expenses, this energy begins to ease. Jupiter's influence on your chart today encourages optimism, suggesting that the money you've been waiting for may finally arrive, or better yet, you'll find a smarter way to manage it. Spiritually, your attitude toward wealth is evolving. The cards reveal a shift from material anxiety toward gratitude-driven abundance. By focusing on generosity and trust, you'll magnetize prosperity with less effort. Remember, the key to luck isn't chasing it, it's aligning with it. Expect a subtle yet unmistakable sign of fortune before the day ends, an approval, message, or encounter that reminds you abundance isn't coming, it's already here. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 18th are 33, 25, 31, 48, 84. Daily love. In love, Libra, the universe is preparing you for emotional clarity. The Page of Cups appears as the messenger of heartfelt beginnings. Whether single or attached, this energy brings a gentle, youthful wave of affection that feels refreshingly pure. You might meet someone unexpectedly, someone whose sincerity disarms you, or you may sense a tender reconnection with a person who still occupies your thoughts. The Two of Cups expands this vibration, signifying mutual attraction, reconciliation, or the strengthening of a current bond. This is not the fleeting chemistry of the past, but a balanced connection built on reciprocity. If distance has separated you and someone dear, the emotional bridge between you begins to repair itself. Communication flows naturally, and empathy returns like sunlight after a long storm. For those healing from heartbreak, the Lovers encourages forgiveness, not necessarily reunion, but release. By freeing yourself from past resentment, you open space for authentic love. This card asks you to choose alignment over attachment. Love is not about clinging, it's about meeting another soul from a place of wholeness. Your charm today is magnetic. Ruled by Venus, you exude an energy that attracts admiration effortlessly. Someone may be silently watching, gathering courage to express what they feel. Let them. You don't need to chase. Your calm confidence does the calling. If you're already in a relationship, the message is to rediscover the spark through adventure. Do something spontaneous, revisit a place that once held meaning, or surprise your partner with an act of affection. The Fool's undertone here reminds you that love thrives on playfulness, not perfection. The day ends with emotional peace. Whether it's a romantic gesture, a meaningful message, or a moment of realization, your heart feels lighter, as if the universe itself whispered, "You were never unloved. You were always becoming ready." At work, professionally, Libra, today is about motion, literal and spiritual. The Chariot's influence suggests you are steering your career toward a phase of momentum. You may be offered a leadership opportunity, a new project, or a collaboration that challenges your limits in the best way possible. The message: don't wait for validation. Take the initiative and others will follow your example. The world marks the culmination of efforts you've been nurturing for months. Recognition, completion, or promotion could arrive soon. This card often appears when one's work begins to transcend borders, perhaps through international dealings or digital visibility. Your skills are gaining traction beyond familiar circles, making this an ideal time to expand your professional network. The Fool injects an element of surprise into your career reading. A new opportunity might appear where you least expect it, a spontaneous job offer, creative proposal, or side venture that resonates with your soul's purpose. Embrace this leap of faith. Though it may seem uncertain, it carries the energy of destiny. You're encouraged to blend strategy with intuition. The Two of Wands reminds you to plan your long-term path wisely. Are you pursuing a goal out of genuine desire or obligation? The clearer your intention, the faster success manifests. Financially, your career growth aligns with personal empowerment. You may be placed in charge of a team, given new responsibilities, or asked to represent your work publicly. Your diplomacy, a true Libra strength, becomes your greatest asset today. Ultimately, this is a day of professional rebirth. Like a phoenix, you rise from the ashes of old doubts into a realm of authority, confidence, and clarity. Health. Your health reading centers on renewal and balance. The Nine of Swords warns that overthinking may be draining your energy more than any physical ailment. Sleeplessness, tension, or headaches could stem from mental overload. Libra, your mind is your masterpiece, but it also needs rest. Practicing mindfulness or breathing exercises will restore the calm you crave. The Fool's energy brings healing through spontaneity. A change of routine, perhaps walking in nature, dancing, or exploring a creative hobby, can rejuvenate your spirit and reawaken your vitality. The body thrives when joy returns to daily life. The Chariot represents physical strength and determination. Movement is medicine for you now. Whether through yoga, running, or any form of conscious exercise, consistency will help release stress trapped in the body. Each small act of self-care fuels greater stamina. The world connects health to environment. Changes in your home or daily surroundings could influence your well-being. Consider decluttering, redecorating, or improving your sleep space. Even subtle shifts in color, light, and scent can restore harmony to your nervous system. Nutrition also plays a role. Venus, your ruling planet, links pleasure to health, meaning you heal best when you enjoy what you eat. Balance indulgence with mindfulness. Allow food to be both fuel and comfort. By the day's end, your energy stabilizes. A sense of calm clarity replaces inner chaos, proving that true wellness begins in the mind and ripples through every cell of the body. Family and friends. Family life today holds both reflection and renewal. The world suggests a shift in your domestic environment, a move, renovation, or a symbolic closure of an old family chapter. You may feel nostalgic, but the change is necessary to create emotional balance. The Two of Wands emphasizes future planning with loved ones. Conversations about relocation, finances, or shared goals may surface. Approach them with diplomacy, not urgency. Libra's natural fairness will help transform potential disagreements into productive dialogue. The Two of Cups highlights emotional understanding. A family member may seek reconciliation or express feelings long held back. Listening with compassion rather than judgment rebuilds trust and strengthens bonds. If recent tension has disrupted peace, forgiveness becomes the bridge. The Lovers remind you that even within family, love requires conscious choice, the choice to understand rather than accuse. Generational healing is another theme. You might notice repeating emotional patterns, those family curses that seem to echo through time. Recognizing them allows you to break them, freeing not only yourself, but future generations from inherited emotional burdens. Before the day ends, warmth returns to your home. A simple gesture, a call, a shared meal, a kind word can transform the entire atmosphere. Harmony is restored through empathy, not control. Compatibility. Today's energy aligns beautifully with Aquarius, Gemini, and Leo. Aquarius mirrors your intellectual curiosity and desire for freedom, making conversations stimulating and honest. Together, you inspire each other to dream bigger and act bravely. Gemini resonates with your air element charm. This connection thrives on laughter, ideas, and spontaneous adventures. Whether in friendship or romance, communication flows effortlessly, two minds dancing in perfect rhythm. Leo adds warmth and magnetism to your aura. Their fire complements your air, igniting creativity and passion. This pairing teaches you confidence and reminds you that love is meant to be celebrated, not analyzed. With Capricorn and Cancer, There's potential too, though the energy requires patience. Capricorn offers grounding and structure, helping you manifest your dreams into tangible form. Cancer provides emotional depth, teaching vulnerability and care. Be mindful, however, of clashing with Aries today. While passion is high, differing leadership styles may cause tension if not balanced with respect. Remember, opposites attract, but only when both choose equilibrium. Overall, your most compatible energies are those who see your balance not as indecision, but as art, a deliberate harmony between logic and love. Your lucky color today: emerald green, the color of balance, renewal, and abundance. It reflects your heart's awakening and your soul's alignment with prosperity. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this color today enhances peace, growth, and self-confidence. The phrase of the day: when you stop trying to control how blessings arrive, the universe finally has room to deliver them. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.